I'm a strong believer that kids should be taking risks.
Tell me, where do the children play?
A war is being waged in our parks and backyards, with equipment many of us grew up with on the verge of extinction.
It's absolutely going way too far.
The question is, do we let kids be kids, or should the monkey bars be binned?
I'd be upset, they'd be upset.
Even if you do fall off, you just get back up again. There's no point.
Took him to the park, not even 5 minutes in, she's come back crying. And it was that kind of cry, she was gasping for air, and I thought, hey, she's injured herself.
Sophia Galasuis never dreamed she'd be a helicopter parent. Things sure changed when her 6-year-old daughter Maria fractured her arm after she fell off the monkey bars.
I'm more cautious now, and I keep more of an eye on her. You should be able to go to the park, sit back, keep an eye on them, but let them run around. And yeah, it's more like, don't do this, don't climb on that.
Come inside now. No running, please.
It's a nervous time for me taking him to the park.
A lot of people say that kids getting injured is just part of life, and while that may be true and they should learn from life, but kids can't learn if they've got a major head injury, and they can't learn if they're dead.
Kate Curtis is a professor of emergency and trauma who knows just how devastating playground accidents can be.
The worst injuries can just be absolutely life-changing and devastating, because injury just happens in the blink of an eye.
The results of a 10-year study are alarming. Almost 700,000 children were treated for injuries in hospital at a total cost of $2.1 billion. Falls were the most common injuries, often from playground equipment.
Monkey bars are meant to be the most dangerous piece of equipment in the playground. It's the height of them and the space between the metal bars which make them a recipe for disaster.
We have got rid of a lot of them out of playgrounds, like some of the old design seesaws where kids would get their hands and fingers caught. Monkey bars, we need to change those to the spider climbing type gyms. We need to have height restrictions, and we need to make sure there's just soft fall. So if a kid does fall, that they land on a soft landing, which means a much less catastrophic injury.
So what do you think of the idea of banning monkey bars?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Oh, look, it's ridiculous. Kids just want to be kids.
But these families in Melbourne's Mentone won't have a bar of it.
I can't believe that it's even a proposal. I think it's absolutely ludicrous, and my children think the same, to be honest.
I would say please keep them because they're still really fun to use and play on.
Sure, of course they're dangerous. You know, kids fall and, scratches and bumps and bruises, broken arms, but, they bounce back.
In an age where the iPad is more popular than the outdoors, Mum Rochelle is bucking the trend.
Any big swings, huge slides, and basically anything that bounces. Things might be a little bit high or might be a little bit scary, but when they conquer that equipment, the feeling and the expression on their faces is priceless.
She takes her 2 kids to the park 2 to 3 times a week and believes it's the healthiest thing a parent can do.
Risks of sitting still and being sedentary are much greater than the risks of possibly falling or tripping on a playground equipment.
I don't want to stop kids playing, and I don't want to be too much of a Sally safety. Good parental supervision, being aware of risks, and enabling councils to audit and change and update their equipment so it's in line with playground safety standards is the most important thing.
We love monkey bars!